Hey, everybody. Welcome. We're recording live to your neighborhood's best. Howdy. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Fine.
Good.
Oh, what's going on?
So
My goodness.
it looks like
Oppenheimer.
the world is going to shit.
Yeah,
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Good to
it's
see you all.
going good, man. I like that background for sure.
I heard
Totally
David's
brings it
crushing
out.
it at work. Congratulations, David.
Yeah.
Woo.
Been killing it, bro. I've been killing it every single day I'm
Bro.
there. That's all I do.
Check this shit out. Well, so I guess we'll talk about the big news right now. Should we do the Diddy or the boat?
The diddler. All right, let's go.
I
Diddy
want to
first.
talk about Hunter Biden because you know what? No one's talking about him. This is a surprise to you guys. I didn't tell anybody. This is what I want to talk about. No,
Well,
I'm just joking.
He
No, yeah,
usually
for sure.
comes around with, Hunter usually comes around when there's UFOs. We all know that. And I've been looking in the skies. It's gonna rain, so we'll be seeing chemtrails in about a day or two.
Chemtrails? I don't know.
They're real.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to.
Well, anyways, P Diddy turned out to be the Black Epstein. I don't know if you heard this. And there's like a whole crazy web of like him blackmailing artists for a very long time and weird sexual things, just like the whole Epstein thing, but like just the entertainment industry.
Crazy.
Did you see what 50 Cent posted?
I've been watching all his posts.
Did you see 50 Cent? He actually posted like, "Oh, you messed up, Diddy. You did all these things," and it's kind of like, "Hey, man, people knew what he was doing, but he made it into like a Trump thing. He made it into a Trump thing.
Been rumored. What?
Yeah, allegation.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so like 50 Cent, like had
Allegation.
like what 50 Cent had an AI Trump talking like Trump, but spitting a pure like kitty facts.
It might have had to been.
Yeah, so it kind of like it's viral right now. So I was like, oh man.
Crazy.
But the whole thing with P Diddy is like, how is it that you like eventually like, do you think you're on top of the world when people go, well, I'm never gonna get caught? Like, I mean, it was like the talk of the town. It seems like.
Sorry about that little technical.
I don't know. I think that when it starts with the rumor, right? Isn't that 80s song? It was what's about it, people? All that you do, right? All these these rumors started no more.
there goes that. Now we're getting flagged on YouTube. We're like, man, this guy sounded so perfect to it.
Yeah, it's wild. And then he fled. We didn't mention that part. So he got on the plane while they were raiding his house, and he flew to
Antigua.
Yeah, got the hell out of here.
Why there?
Because you can't be extradited from there.
Jews.
So,
but here's the thing,
man, right?
Here's the thing. Is it actually like, would that say you're guilty? Does that say like, hey, I'm flying over here? Maybe he just doesn't have trust in the legal process.
It doesn't help.
Well, he was already
but you know what I
mean? He was already going to court.
You're saying he didn't want to go to jail for that little bit of time at all.
Yeah.
They send you in for just a day and half a day. Then you get right out. You bonded out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're saying like maybe he didn't just trust the legal system, John?
Yeah, maybe he was like, I'm gonna bounce out, just playing here like the devil's advocate, right? Like I'm gonna bounce out.
Of you defending Epstein, Hunter, and Diddy, dude.
I'm gonna defend this guy. You know what?
Yeah.
Because
John calls the three wise men.
But that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm started like wondering, like, this guy fled because Russell Simmons. They said, I was reading on the Daily Beast.
Oh, dude, all the dominoes are falling right now.
There's Jay-Z, right? And then like,
yeah, Jay-Z.
Like,
so I got something to say right now.
But that's what I'm saying. They go to these islands and it's like, hey, let me talk, let me get the right judge, let me get the right thing, and it's like, oh, you ready to come in? All right, come in. And then you go.
I think
it's a possibility, that they line, right?
I think
because this is huge, man.
Gets a little bit more fair. The media right now, they're putting in some pretty heavy words.
You imagine how much like a P Diddy photograph right now, like catching him, like a picture of like P
You
Diddy.
got
Oh,
a
here,
picture and he signed it.
and you're like, no, I just took a picture of this P Diddy. What, like, pacing. Oh my God, he's got a P Diddy. Like that would be worth like a crap load of cash.
Oh,
Wasn't that those images they had of him, like in that Miami airport? Was it him pacing?
Right, like before, yeah, like back and forth he was pacing.
Mhm.
But just imagine if they have like a new one, like a brand new one, like people will be dying for like that P Diddy picture.
Okay, well, Jay-Z is supposed to have a secret island in the Atlantic, and that's supposedly where he another place that he could possibly be in. Also, there's a lot of talks about Obama right now because apparently they were tight, and then they're tied up in a lot of the same strange child scandal stuff that goes on.
Rumors.
Yeah, rumors until they're true.
Allegations. These are all allegations.
Everything's an allegation until it's true.
It's all juicy.
No, it's trippy, but yeah, Jay-Z's been implicated. Well, the thing is, P Diddy, he was already going into court trials for sexual allegations. He's already in trouble for it. He's already going to court, and like all these people were saying, "Hey, no, this has been doing this," and then finally the FBI raided, and then yeah, man, got the hell out of there.
And then the flag.
And the thing is, they in those videos, on the helicopter videos of P Diddy, you could actually see like they have someone, like like arresting. I'm not saying
they have his
P. Diddy,
son.
but so that was his son. That was just gonna ask. I'm like, who is that person? Yeah, because did you see also that video when the guy was coming out, like one of the neighbors of P Diddy? Did you see that video? Like he was like, "Oh, we knew it, right?" They're like. He's like all kinds of dirty things at 3 a.m. All kinds of dirty things.
I knew it.
It's a lot of headlines.
Yeah, but that means all our heroes are dirty and they've all been nasty.
Well, I mean, P Diddy's not necessarily.
They're humans, right?
But
he was a biggie.
This is rap. Man. Then let's go to Rock. I mean, you already know Rock's dirty. I'm Motley Crue. Come on. Yeah. You think they ever boned a 16-year-old?
No, I mean. I think that.
Do you think they did?
I just don't know what the allegations are.
Jimmy Page did. Jimmy Page is.
I heard that this is a little bit more.
This guy's supposed to be my friend.
A little bit more.
You like these guys?
Hard drive. That's all I'm saying. And to the point where it's not quite the same.
It's okay for rock and roll, but not rap.
Rock and roll era. All that, whatever that is.
No, I think
this is stuff on a hard drive that's saying that
this is really blackmail. This is sexual blackmail, and it's yeah. So, I just wanted to put you on the spot there.
Vinny and James, I dare you guys to kiss on camera right now.
That's what all the comments are saying. Kiss,
do it. Do it.
We just got a 500 super chat. We just got a 500 super chat.
We are recording. No, we are not.
Yeah, I'm gonna splice pictures in there where it's like daytime and then nighttime. Wild shit's been going on, man.
But going back on that Epstein, on like that Epstein and P Diddy thing, right? We go back to like, there was rock stars where like he also knew and stuff like that. So it's it's just kind of weird how this whole it's like a web.
Like you can't be in politics or music or anything famous without having to get down and dirty with something or get like some weird compromise thing,
Yeah, like totally you get blackmailed, right? Because even in like,
rock and roll.
You go to Congress or you go to these like the whole Jimmy Page thing, right? It was like, let's do some type of witchcraft and let's get all these young girls and shit like that. It's always for something, right? And it seems, and then with the Epstein, they're like, oh, it's a honey trap. It's a honey trap. We're gonna get all these politicians to do these dirty things. We got them on video, and it was the same thing. Like P Diddy was like, hey, you know what? Come to the recording studio. We got some girls here. Then they would drug them up. Right? Yeah. And then even if like they would start like some were getting raped and someone had like dirty, and then they show them the video like later. It's like, look, now you're ours, or we're gonna post this video everywhere. It's crazy shit,
We're
man.
gonna show everyone that we all boned you. Yeah, it's wild, man. I mean, I guess that's why my rap career never took off.
Everyone's got cameras.
What about that video we got of John?
Don't show
Which
that.
one? Which one?
Everyone's got a camera.
I'm filming James right now.
So because of that, whatever people are doing, there's always a like an accident.
Yeah. The last episode we were talking about the secret Vatican libraries and stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found, yeah. So I found out
Oh, Francis.
the
right.
Vatican has been there for a very long time. No.
Yeah, we're talking about the Book of Enoch, and maybe the Vatican has it, right? The Vatican probably has it.
If you take this river here, just keep following it all the way down, it'll lead you there.
No, but it actually goes 53 miles underground of bookcases and shelves of 12 centuries of history.
You will get.
And in the old days, like a pope would have to carry all the books with him, and then finally they're like, no, we need to put this in a place where like it's safe and we can keep collecting stuff. And so they got a spot, but it's been sacked a couple times too. So there's probably some like old ancient like stuff that we'll never ever see ever.
burn it. That's
But-
what they always do.
That's pretty wild. Like how because Vatican City is not that big. Dude. It's not 52 miles. I don't think it's how big. It should be. It's supposed to be Jamie.
Oh yeah, I can look that up. Sure.
Come on, Jamie.
But,
Look it up, Jamie.
Hey, who's that?
He's like, oh man.
Vatican City, how big?
Oh, you want to know? What do you want to know about it?
How big?
Well, 50.
How wide?
Is it 53 miles wide or 53 miles deep? Wow. That's a
Yeah.
good chunk.
And it's all like
That's like driving from like here almost
49.
to like
Orange County.
the OC, yeah, man. Because I was like, LA's probably 30. I'm like maybe 30. From You just imagine you're like, and then you're taking the slow ass elevator. You're like floor 200 and
you have to get past the Swiss guards first. The Swiss guards. No, but so yeah, that's pretty crazy. But also like the only way you can get access is that you got to be like you have to go through all this crazy like doctoring crazy like tests and everything to finally become someone to go in there. They don't let any reporters or anyone in there. You have to either be in the church or a historian of the highest level, and then you have to renew it every 6 months, and the church can revoke it at any time. So say you found like
That's it. You're out.
yeah, say you found something like
Yeah,
groundbreaking.
excommunicate.
No. So say you found something groundbreaking, and it'll be like, oh, okay, you're out. You just got your license pulled, so you can't give me that paper. So that's kind of weird. Another thing that's weird that I found out about it is you're only allowed 3 books a day. Like,
What do you mean?
Like they go and like, okay, we're gonna pull stuff from the library. They pull it for you, and it's all random. Like you don't even pick it, so it could be like, oh, like they just give you 3 things. All right, here's a couple things you can look through, and then tomorrow you can come back and get 3 more. And it's like crazy. So like you can look through a bunch of bullshit forever until you actually find something cool, and then like once
But
you find it,
what you mean? They only like if you ask for $3, they just give you 3 random books, or they give you the 3 books that you're
Yeah.
looking for. Only $3.
3 random books. You can't browse. You can't just walk around there and look around. And go, oh, I want this book right here. This is the one that I'm looking for. They got to get that. They go get it for you, and they get you 3 different things that at random. So you never know what the hell you're getting. It's really weird, dude. And then they can pull it forever.
He's like, sit there, and then you wait like 4 hours because you got to go to floor 960 to go get your book. He's like, this is the rarest book. No one has ever gone this deep. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I've never gotten this before.
Has anyone ever got like this? I mean, there's no way you can get the same book. It's just like, okay, you're gonna get like, I studied this whole thing. Where's part 2 of this? And then it's
He's like, wait here, sir. I'll go get part 2 right now. And then it's another 3 hours. And
no, it's not that.
And it's just like a Stephen King book. It's some other shit like that.
He's like, this is the best book I have ever read.
They just get you random shit. Like you can't request nothing. They just get
You're
you
like
stuff.
Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking wild.
Sing it, James.
Yeah, man. I was thought you're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
But they also have like books in there that they found where they're like are books on how to conjure up demons and Satan himself and different books like that. And they said that some of these books don't exist, but then it says the people who have it is Vatican. When you look at the book, it's called the Grand Grimoire.
Mm.
It's weird. It's like called Grimoire, and it's in the Vatican that they have it, and it tells you how to like summon demons, and like it's like just an evil book. And then another weird thing I found out is this one priest said, "Hey, I got some information," and they don't just house books there; they actually house like artifacts and everything. And he said he saw this almost like he went back in time, but like he's like it's not like you go back in time, but like you could get the view back in time. So he said he was able to see Jesus Christ, and apparently he had a picture of it that they posted like in some magazine, but of course it like disappeared later. And then he said like, yeah, they have all this stuff, and it's like, okay, that's crazy. This guy's crazy priest, probably not true, whatever. Then like in 1988, the Vatican issued a statement and said anyone who uses technology like that would be instantly barred, expelled from communications. That's what they said about it. They didn't say no, that doesn't exist or anything like that. They said no, if you look at that, you're out of here. You're not supposed to look at that stuff. So I don't know, just a lot of weird shit around that stuff.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be looking at devil worship and shit, dude.
Well, if it's all tied in the same, we
My
got to
bad.
find out what the truth is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you started talking about the Vatican, I didn't think you just wanted to talk about Satan.
Yeah, dude.
well, they go hand in hand, kind of.
Yeah, we all know fire burns if you touch it.
Fireball. Yeah, but that's pretty trippy. But
Fire burns.
there you go. That's my old mixture.
This episode is brought to you by
Feel the burn.
Feel the
Fireball.
Ah.
I don't know. How about this? How about that dude? Hang Bridge.
Wow.
What? Something in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, that's
Maryland?
crazy.
I'm not familiar with the water.
It's the largest port. It's one of the largest ports that we have. And then potentially what happened, the whole reason that people are saying there might be a terrorist attack is because from a strategy point, it just blocked the whole fucking pathway. So no ships can come in or out of that way if you're trying to import or export anything. So, until they get that cleaned up, like we're at a stand,
How did it happen?
Diddy did it. Diddy did it.
He did he.
Diddler.
Did it.
The diddler strikes again.
Diddy did it.
He's like,
He got
this is
the boat.
this will cause a distraction. I need. This is the distraction I need.
Yeah.
Cue the boat.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun,
Oh, yeah.
that beautiful
Like,
song.
him and Jimmy Page.
Him and Jimmy Page on the boat.
It makes more sense now.
See,
Now I
dude,
get
and you guys are calling me crazy for all these things,
Yeah.
dude.
Come
Why you
with
gotta
me.
look into deep history and go,
That's right. Oh, I forgot about
come with me.
Godzilla, right? That was Godzilla soundtrack.
Yeah, and he's like, I close my eyes. All falling all
that.
silly.
Maybe it was and he did
Full circle, man.
Jimmy Page. Oh man, it all makes sense, really. I think
Well,
we're onto something, guys. This is a hot take. The hot takes, John. What do you think?
the answers are everywhere, man. You just gotta look. Well, you want to talk about the bridge next week or what?
We can hit the bridge again. Oh wait.
Ta-dum-ta, ta-dum-ta.
Bad joke. We can talk about it now. Okay.
About the bridge, I think we
Yeah.
should. I think it's a big. It's going to affect a lot of people.
No,
right?
wait. Let's talk about it now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
It's gonna, and the thing is, like they were saying, a bunch of military bases in that port, not like where they get supplies and stuff like that. So that port, it's gonna affect trade. It's gonna affect jobs. The thing is, it's gonna affect. You imagine it gets like 1 million people.
Well, I have a lot of friends that live out there. I haven't been like on social media or nothing like in the last few days really looking at anything, so I don't know if anybody's all panicked through it. But I have a few people that I was gonna reach out to just say like, "Are you guys okay?" Like shit like that. It's kind of crazy out there.
Like they're gonna have to go around, right? They're gonna have to go all the way around to go to wherever they need to go. You know what I mean? So that's kind of messed up. But here's the question: you think the Chinese did it?
Well,
No.
well,
How is there even? I don't even know what the theory would be.
I know the
other
theory.
than just saying that like loosely, like
I know the
let's
theory.
just blame somebody.
Well, it's because everything's made in China, man.
James?
The equipment. So when people get hacked, the boat could do these interesting maneuvers, because when they were looking at video super fast, they were seeing that it kind of looked like it adjusted to it. But the thing is, there's so much like messed up things that, like, I don't even know if there's like jobs that cover it. But the thing is, like, a lot of people were saying no tugboats. Usually, like, if it's a small port and it's very tight, they use tugboats to like move them out. They didn't see that. But the thing is, now they can say, well, you know what? They could be short staffed. There's no tugboats. Not a lot of people use them. That same boat supposedly had like another malfunction a couple of years earlier. So they could have like just kind of like
Really? Two of them?
Yeah, there's two.
Yeah.
There's two residents.
Yeah. So the boat could be like a huge thing, right? Or what was inside the containers? That's another question. Was there something inside the containers that had to be stopped? Right? Like, there's a lot of things. And they say they dropped the anchor.
Stop this at any cost. At all costs. If it goes more than 35 miles per hour, it will explode.
Yeah. Hey, but have you ever drove a boat? Like, it's pretty hard though. You know what I mean? To get it.
Oh yeah, when you gotta turn and shit. But the other thing I was gonna say, do you remember like in high school, like when you were in the like gym class and you had to do this, go jump in the showers, and the whole thing would be like, no tugboats, no tugboats. You yell that out.
No, I don't.
You don't remember the tugboat?
That's why I would go into the locker rooms by myself.
The container.
Here's a script we gotta write. That's the title, and it's about the boat. Everything you just said.
Okay.
The container.
So, like I said, it's a strategic point to destroy that harbor. You know, kind of pretty much. Disable it. Also, they looked at the path and it was going right, and then it just veered all of a sudden. And if you look at the video, all the lights go out on the ship.
I didn't look at any of the videos yet. I'm curious.
Yeah.
What that looks like. Yeah.
The ship goes out, the lights go out, and then it goes back on, and then it hits. So if it was a cyber attack, it would have got hit. Like, oh shit, all the lights went on. What the hell's going on? And they try to fix it real quick. Of course, and then bam. Either that, or it's all DEI, and everyone just is like, oh, we're all new. We don't know what we're doing. We got hired because I'm black, I'm trans, I'm this, I'm that. And they just didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Well, now we're getting into speculating on the staff of the boat, everything. John was speculating more that technology somehow designed to malfunction in such a way.
No, it would be a cyber attack done by the Chinese.
Yeah,
or Russians.
Right, and either way.
In retaliation for the supposed terrorist act they think the CIA did.
But I think that it is a dangerous escalation if it isn't true. Because then you're really just kind of spraying a hose on someone for no reason. Accusatory.
Well, I mean,
a Chinese sympathizer? No,
no, I just think that
who has to profit from all this?
The more
collapses after being hit by a
it'll
huge container ship.
Look
As
at
videos
there.
emerge online from live streams and passers-by, CNN has
Consider
looked into
all.
exactly what happened. The ship in question is Dali, a 984-foot Singaporean container ship that was heading to Colombo, Sri Lanka, with 2 pilots on board, the ship's management company says. Using Marine Traffic, a public ship tracking platform, we identified Dali, the ship, as it set off at midnight 50 a.m. in the morning. It follows a straight path towards the bridge until 1:26 a.m. when it starts veering off course. Shortly after it crashes, rescue boats can be seen rushing to the...
What do you think about that?
There's definitely some strange things going on there. Whether it was on purpose or not, that's the question right now.
Scandal.
Yeah.
Scandal.
In the conspiracy world, everyone's saying like, yeah, of course, but it's all conspiracy until it's truth.
I think I like the story where maybe it's a guy who kind of slipped up on the job just a little bit.
A Homer
He had
Simpson?
a real stress day, and maybe he was out there and
He was like,
had a night before.
The grown-up is sore.
But he was always there. He showed up, and he always showed up, and and then But this one time, something happened because you had to hit that one breaker switch, that one extra one that's down the left forward or you don't always go there except for on Tuesdays. And then it just so happened. I like that.
Well, on that note, guess we'll talk to you next week. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah. Peace.